Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a multiple object detection in an multiple images with the help of recent YOLO v11 method. So I'm going to take the BDD dataset, that is the ADAS dataset, that means Advanced Driver Assistance System dataset. There you can see the cars and the persons and the bus and the lanes and the roads. So these are the things we are going to detect with the help of YOLO v11 model with our custom data. So I will train it and I will test that one. Before that I will show you how to load those data and train that one. So here you can see, here we can load our GPU and we can load all our library files. Then here only we are going to load our data. So this is the BDD 100, that is ADAS dataset. So it has 100k images that has these kind of cars, persons and road and lanes, those kind of object there. So we are going to train with the help of those images only. So this is has been downloaded from the RoboFlow. It's already annotated by someone. We just taking those data and just downloading here. So if you click this one, so automatically the data set will be downloaded here. If you see it in the left side of the panel, you can see that one, the data is going to be downloaded here. So the downloading data BDD 100k here. So once we download it, we can get that training data, testing data and the validation data. So in the training folder we will have two more folders. One is the images folder is having that images, and the label folder having that annotations, which means the coordination of those objects. So if you refresh it and if you see that one, you can see the data set. So this is the test data set, images and the labels. So if you go to the train, and you can see the images as well as the labels folder. So once we downloaded this data, so we can check it whether our images has been downloaded here or not. So we can go to here, go to click the images. It is more than 100k images, that's why it's taking time to load. So these are the training images, and if we go to the folder labels, we can see the corresponding bounding box values. So if we click that one, I can see that, so this is the images. If you click the labels, you can see all the objects here. So to 2 means second objects and the corresponding 4 bounding box and the corresponding bounding boxes. So here one more file here, YAML. If you click that one, we can see the number of classes. So here the NC, that is the number of classes, is 7. So these are the class names. So we have taken totally 7 classes. So those classes only we are going to detect from images. So once we download the data, we can go for directly training. So this is the training. So task mode is training mode. Here we can load our data.yaml file, and we can keep the number of epoch also. So I have put number of epochs too, and the image size and everything. So once I click this one, our data is going to load, and we can able to train with our data by this YOLO v11 model. Now the YOLO v11, the base model, has been downloaded. In that model only our custom data set is training. So if you come down, you can see that one, it's loading all the weights and all, predefined weights, pre-trained weights and everything. Now it will start to run. Start with the number of epoch 1. As it has more 100k images, it will take little more time, so we need to wait for that one. In the meantime, I will show you how to annotate those images from the RoboFlow. How can we get these data from the RoboFlow application? So for that one, you can go to RoboFlow and you can just click over here. If you started means it will go to the dashboard. There we can load images and annotate it, and we can able to download it. I will show you the simple things how we can go that one. So already I have annotated some images here. So this one, for example, someone has already annotated something. So these are the images. So if we click that one, we can able to see. I think they have annotated the helmets. Wherever the helmet is there, they annotated here. And then if you want to download the data set means, we can just click the download option, and we can click the show download code. So select a format. So here we are going to select it for YOLO v11. Then we can click the continue. Then that data set is loading here, and it's processing one. Then we can get these codes here, the downloadable code. So for that one, we can copy and we can just paste it here. So here we can paste. So as we already download the BDD100 data, if you want to identify other objects like helmets means, we can use this data. So the particular helmet data set will be downloaded here. So once we download, we can go for training here itself. So we'll see that one. Now the training is started, so it is taking too much time. See here how much it's completed. So 79% only completed for here. So we have to wait for that one. Now it's the first epoch is completed. We can see all these things, the class lasses, loss value and box loss, and the size of the image and the MAP value, everything. So it is a big data set, so I just ran it for only 2 epochs. If you want to more accurate means, you need to run it for more epochs. So let me see. Once we completed, we need to see how it's performing on the custom data set. Oh, it's almost completed, I think so. Now we are getting all the result as well for training. So let's see. So here we can see the MAP value we are getting. Mean average precision is 0.2%, which is very less. So as we have only trained it for 2 epochs maybe, so we need to go for more epochs for better performance. Now if you see the second epoch MAP means 0.31%, that also low only. Now it's running for the validation. So there we can see how much is the MAP value for our validation data. So maybe we'll see that one. So now it's almost completed. Yeah, now we can see the validation data. So here you can see the MAP value for all the 7 classes like bikes, bus, car, motor, person, rider and truck. So now the training has been completed. Now we need to go for testing. So we can see all those things. Also we can see the confusion metrics for all the 7 classes here, how much has been predicted correctly, so everything. So you can see how many bounding boxes correctly predicted, how many bounding boxes wrongly predicted, everything. Then we can display the training parameters, all the loss value, loss value and the precision recall, everything. So once we completed, we can check it out the validation patch predictions also. So how much the data we annotated, how it looks, so those information. So finally we are coming to our detection, that means the testing side. So when we click this one, we can use our test data and we can check it out the performance of the trained model. So the trained model also we are getting the MAP like 0.3. so now it's we are testing all the data. So we can see the test files here. So now these files are loading here, and it is taking one by one image and identifying those objects and checking how much it's accurately the bounding boxes located on the particular object. So previously we done it with the training. Now we are testing it. So once the test is completed, we can able to see the results also. So these are the testing results here. Now we are going to check with our data. So once we click this one, we are also going to test our data set. So here we can give the test date location, dataset location. So it is loading all those 980 images and identifying the 7 objects one by one. So that has been stored in the runs folder and the detect and the predict. So there these all the files has been stored, the detected files object. So once we click that one, if you click that one, you can see the bounding boxes there. So you can see it here, right? So all the cars has been detected here. So if you want to see all those images, we can then click this one. It is going to display all the images. So I have given only 20 images, so it is going to display all the 20 images and corresponding detection as well. So here you can see it's detecting all the cars and all the trucks. Here in the night also it is identify the person and identify the cars, everything almost perfectly. So I hope you understand those things, how to train and test the YOLO v11 model. So if you any doubt means, you can ask me and you can contact us. Thank you. Thanks for watching us.